seated. Learn, listen, think. These were the last words my father said to me before I left the car on my first day of the second grade at a brand new school. I remember walking out of the car and rolling those 3 words around in my head over and over and over again, trying to make sense of them. And at that moment, I really couldn't. It wasn't until this year, nearly a decade later, that I understand that my father is trying to provide me with a perspective which would keep me engaged in learning and ready to take advantage of the possibilities it provided. Good morning, faculty, friends, and most importantly, my family. I'm humbled to stand before you today. This morning, I'd like to share how a simple shift in perspective can create a world of possibilities. Each morning you wake up is the same. It doesn't matter if it's Tuesday, Friday, your wedding day, or Groundhog's Day. Each day starts as any other day, absolutely neutral. The minute you open your eyes, you have the ability to dictate the quality of your day and all of the possibilities it holds, depending on your perspective. You can either approach the day with so-called closed mindset or growth mindset perspectives, as coined by Mr. Wu. When you decide that you're going to have a closed mindset, you write off your day. You balk at opportunities, wallow at any bad luck, and often use the word impossible. Heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali once aptly said, "Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing." People, such as Muhammad Ali, are the possessors of growth mindsets. They're the glass half full kind of people. They take everything in stride and don't allow anything to bring them down. The owner of this mindset would think such things as, "So what if you did poorly on that test? You're only human, and you'll do better next time." Or, "So what if you were chosen for your last choice of a service project? You can still go and have an experience of a lifetime. And who knows, maybe it will open your life to a whole new host of possibilities." It's all too often that we perceive ourselves as the victim of a situation. It's a bad side effect of a closed mindset. This is what I like to call the "why me" effect. But remember that trying to see the bright side in an unfortunate event can reveal life-changing opportunities. In October of 2008, I was supposed to travel to Florida to compete in an international karate tournament, which I had been preparing for since 2006, the first time I competed internationally. Fate would have it otherwise, as less than 3 weeks before the tournament, I fractured my big toe in a soccer game, an injury which sidelined me for 4 months. I was devastated. I felt that everything I had trained for had been wasted, and I saw the possibility of ever attaining an international gold medal slip right through my fingers. As a result, I lived in a closed mindset for the weeks leading up to the departure. But since the plane tickets and hotel were booked, we still had to travel to the tournament, which was in Disney World. So it really wasn't that bad. Sitting in the stands at the tournament, I watched the gold medal, which could have easily been mine, as it was hung around a competitor's neck. I felt like the victim of a cruel joke. Somehow I managed to shrug off my closed mindset and appointed myself an unofficial coach, giving my friends advice and tips, which resulted in them sweeping the podium of the division. Surprisingly, it felt good to see my friends succeed. It was as if I had, in part, won the medal myself. 2 years after this tournament, one of our coaches offered me the opportunity to become an instructor at a new karate school. Remembering the feeling of success I got from that tournament, I jumped at the opportunity. Today, after 3 years, teaching over 300 students, I can confidently say that watching my students, both children and adults, grow as individuals has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life. And it all started with the change in perspective. Sometimes an unaccounted possibility happens that forces you to change your mindset. In September this year, moving into boarding, I was sure that I'd have Mark Fleck as my roommate and that our quad mates would be 2 other friends of whom we'd known since Upper 1. On move-in day, I was surprised and a little confused to find that our quad mates were Brendan Duff and Sean Jeffrey. Seeing as I have never talked to them before that day, I really didn't know what to make of it. Initially, we were all somewhat shy. But soon I changed my perspective from, oh man, what's going to happen, to more of a, this is what I've been given, so let's have fun with it. So I grabbed the bull by the horns, I broke the ice, and I opened up the relationship. And what this has yielded is a positive quad environment where we're all proud of each other's achievements and ready to help each other, whether it's in English, math, physics, or just to lend an ear. Appleby College provides each student a plethora of possibilities through the many co-curricular programs it offers. Our choice of co-curriculars is often chosen with the thought of our peers' perspectives or judgments in the back of our mind. I'm sure thoughts such as, what will they think if I join this club? Or, I want to do this, but all of my friends are doing that, have all crossed our minds at one point in time. But I feel that no one should limit experiencing the possibilities available to them in life based on how others perceive them. Because in the wise words of Dr. Seuss, those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Senior ones, if I may impart some advice, use your last 4 terms at Appleby ambitiously and open-mindedly. Take full advantage of the possibilities available. Senior 2s, although our time at Appleby is coming to a bittersweet close, use the time that is still left wisely and use the knowledge of what you've done and left undone at Appleby to ensure yourself a bright and happy future wherever you go. And always, always keep your mind open to new possibilities. Because remember, when you put your mind to anything, the possibilities are truly endless. Would you all please rise and sing hymn number 3?